Welcome to Dark Hotline, Real Horror Radio, where real people share what they swear is true. Here's our first call tonight. Let's hear it.
Yeah, hi. Am I on? Okay. Look, I've never told anyone this. Not the full story. But I heard your show takes calls about weird experiences, and I need to say this out loud. Maybe it'll make sense if I hear myself tell it. So my friend Marcus got married last month. We go way back, college buddies, you know? Good guy. When the invitation came, I was genuinely happy for him. The venue was this old estate, couple hours outside the city. Beautiful place. Stone and ivy, gardens that just went on forever. Little isolated, but, perfect for a wedding. I drove up Saturday morning. Ceremony at 3, got there around noon to help set up. And that's when, this is where it gets weird. Marcus is at the entrance, greeting people. He sees me, big smile, brings me over to meet his bride, Sarah. Blonde, really pretty, directing caterers in jeans and a t-shirt. We talked maybe 10 minutes. Normal stuff, how they met, the planning, all that. She was excited about her dress, kept saying it was this modern design, sleek and simple, nothing traditional. Are you still with me? Okay, good. So about 20 minutes later, I'm carrying boxes from the parking lot and I see Marcus again. But this time he's with a different woman. Taller, dark hair, sundress. They're holding hands and he's got that same look, that groom look. And he says, "This is my fiancée, Rachel." Yeah, Rachel. Not Sarah. Rachel. And she laughs like I'm supposed to know this, says everyone gets overwhelmed at weddings, too many people to meet. And I didn't know what to say. I made some excuse and walked away. So it's 2:45, I'm in my seat, third row, and Sarah walks past. In her wedding dress. The modern one she described. Sleek, beaded, gorgeous. She goes into the house probably for last-minute stuff. 10 minutes later, the music starts. We all stand up. The bride appears. It's Rachel. In a completely different dress. Traditional, Lace sleeves, long train, the whole thing. Very old-fashioned. The woman next to me even whispers how romantic it is that the bride chose a vintage dress to match the estate. And I'm looking around like, is anyone else seeing this? But no. Everyone's smiling. Crying. Marcus is crying. The officiant says, "Welcome to the marriage of Marcus and Rachel." But I met Sarah. I talked to Sarah. I get to the reception, find my table, table 7. My place card is there, and next to it, Sarah Mitchell, table 7, seat 4. That was the bride's name on the invitation. Sarah Mitchell. But there's a welcome sign by the entrance that says Marcus Chen and Rachel Cooper. Sarah's seat stayed empty the whole night. During dinner, Marcus and Rachel come by to thank everyone. I ask, casual as I can, "Where's Sarah?" And they both just blank stares. "Who?" Marcus asks. I explain I met her, she told me about her dress. And Rachel, she smiles and says Sarah called, couldn't make it, family emergency. But Marcus literally introduced me to her. Hours earlier. I hadn't even had champagne yet, man. I was stone sober. Later, during the dancing, I see her. Sarah, standing at the edge of the garden in her wedding dress, the modern one. Just standing there, watching. I start walking toward her, but it's like, every time I get close, she's farther away. The garden's darker than it should be. It's only 8 o'clock in summer. I get to where she was standing. Nothing. Just grass and trees. I go inside, splash water on my face in the bathroom. Look up at the mirror. You can see the hallway behind me. Rachel walks past in her vintage dress. Then a second later, Sarah walks past the other way. Both in wedding dresses. I spin around. Hallway's empty. The rest is blurry. I remember 2 cakes, but when I try to picture it, there's only 1 table. Toasts where people say the bride, but never a name. Marcus dancing with Rachel. Then with Sarah. Then Rachel again. I left around 11. Found Marcus, said goodbye. Told him I was happy for him and Rachel. And his face, just for a second, he looked confused. He goes, Rachel? Like he didn't know who I meant. Then laughs it off. I get home, pull the invitation off my fridge. Marcus Chen and Sarah Mitchell invite you to celebrate their wedding. Not Rachel. Sarah, I check my phone. All the photos I took? Gone. Empty camera roll for that whole day. Next morning I call Marcus. Voicemail. Try again. Voicemail. Finally he texts, on honeymoon. Talk when I'm back. That was 3 weeks ago. He hasn't answered since. Last night I get a thank you card. There's a photo of Marcus and Rachel on the front. But inside it says, thank you for celebrating with us. With love, Marcus and Sarah. Photo shows Rachel. Name says Sarah. I couldn't let it go. I looked up the estate online this morning. It's a rental place. Weddings, events, whatever. I'm scrolling through photos and I find this old one. Interior shot. There's a framed portrait on the wall. It's Sarah. In a wedding dress. Traditional style with lace sleeves and a long train. But it looks wrong on her. Too big. Like it doesn't belong to her. I zoom in on the little plaque under the frame. It says Rachel Cooper, 1924. I drove back to the estate yesterday. 2 hours, hands locked on the wheel the whole way. Gates locked when I get there. Sign says reserved for private event, wedding in progress. Through the gate, I can see them setting up. White chairs. Floral arches. People moving around. And there's this memorial plaque on the stone wall by the entrance. I don't remember seeing it at Marcus's wedding. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Or maybe, in memory of Rachel Cooper and Marcus Chen. June 15th, 1924. Tragically lost on their wedding day. Forever united in these grounds. Marcus Chen. The same name. My friend's name is Marcus Chen. I don't know what to do. Do I call someone? The police? What would I even say? My friend got married, but I think the wrong bride walked down the aisle? I've called him 17 times today. No answer. His voicemail's full. If I hear back from him, I don't know if I'll pick up.
The dress looked too large in the old photo, like it belonged to someone else. The wrong name on the invitation. The photo dated 1924. Rachel had finished her wedding that day, and maybe she just tried one more time. Thank you for the call. If Marcus ever calls back, we'd like to hear what he says. You've been listening to Dark Hotline, Real Horror Radio. Until next time, keep your doors locked, your lights low, and your eyes open